Hello, welcome back to another video. Stephen here for a watch along of Manchester City versus Burnley. How are you all doing? I'm looking forward to this game of football. Vincent Kompany returns, the wonderful, brilliant, effervescent, immense Vincent Kompany. I do love this man. I'm going to be here for the rest of this video, chatting to you guys, rest of this game, chatting to you guys, looking forward to it, and hopefully witnessing a Guardiola masterclass, not a Vincent Kompany masterclass. That is an old thing. We don't want that anymore. We want a Manchester City masterclass, you know. And I will be chatting, of course, to you guys throughout the game, so do get your comments and all this kind of stuff. This video, by the way, is brought to you by Circl. If you don't know what Circl is, it's this app on the screen right now here. Circl is a sweepstake game, basically, where you can get involved in any of these games and put in a little bit of money, and it's sort of like the money kind of moves around a pot, basically. So today, of course, I'll be paying attention to the Burnley Man City Circl. So 10% of the jackpot will be paid out every 15 minutes, and the remaining 50% will be paid out full time. So the max jackpot is £300. Here we go. Currently, there are only 13 people in there, and how it works, see all these names here? See all these people? Every time something happens in the game, be it a goal or a throw-in or whatever, that pot will shift around. Notable events happen. You've got 18 minutes to enter. And if you go to the link in the description and use the code Esteemed Kompany, you get a free £5 bet to enter. So you can enter for free. It's only £3 to join in this one. You can enter it right now. So every time, basically, every 15 minutes, is it every 15 minutes? 10% will be paid out. So it's got a bit of fun, basically. So I'll be paying attention to this Circl during the game and seeing how it goes down. UK based, 18 plus, of course. So do keep an eye on that there. It'll be fun to see who's at the top come the end of this game. Fingers crossed one of you guys are going to win the Circl and the jackpot there as well. Fingers crossed, because that'd be great news. Either way, the team news is interesting, isn't it? It is interesting. It's a fascinating team, that man. Guardiola has gone pretty damn strong. Ortega is in goal, of course. He always pretty much starts these games. Kyle Walker, Ruben Diaz, Laporte and Lewis. Lewis playing at left back, though likely in midfield. Laporte back into the team. Then he's gone for Rodri, De Bruyne, Mahrez, Foden, and Alvarez and Haaland. I reckon Alvarez is probably playing just behind Haaland. But either way, he's gone for the 4-4-2, basically, sort of thing, with Edison, Phillips, John Stones, Nathan Ake, baby, Ilkay Gundogan on the bench alongside the likes of Jack Grealish, Sergio Gomez, Kanji, Cole Palmer. Any Peroni on the bench there? I don't think so, no. But either way, it's an interesting team. What do you guys make of that team, man? What do you guys make of that team? It's wild. Absolutely wild. Of course, the big story is Vincent Kompany returning. It's huge. Vinny back at the Etihad. You got to love it, man. You got to love it. It's just a wonderfully poetic thing. I mean, football is built around these kind of stories, man. It absolutely is. Like, I love it. I love it when football does these kind of things. I love it when football narratives like this come back. It does make me a bit nervous, I'll be honest, you know. I do have a soft spot for Burnley doing well now that Vince is there, of course, but not this well, man. I want Vinny to suffer today in the nicest way possible. Like maybe a respectable 3-1 defeat and a round of applause and all that kind of stuff. But I can't deny that this is going to hang over me a tiny bit, you know, because this kind of game is laced with narrative, and where there's a narrative, Vincent Kompany comes alive. He is that kind of person. But that's Vincent Kompany for you. That's Vincent Kompany for you, isn't it? Now, what is everyone's predictions? Do let me know. What you reckon. It is pretty much full strength. Taron Dip, you're right. Of course, Alvarez coming in, Rico Lewis coming in. There's substitutions that make sense. They really are. So I'm hoping that we're going to see a City side plays with a bit of joyous abandonment. My man Micah's currently on screen. Micah and in the studio. It's on BBC, by the way, so no one's going to be heading me for once. I'm watching it live on TV, which is really nice. I will be turning like this during the game. I hope this is not too off-putting. I'll be sat like this. You get this side of my face, man. I'm not sure that's my best profile, but, you know, it'll have to do. And fingers crossed we've got enough today to win this anyway. I think we have got enough today to win it. I'm expecting a really good game. It's just going to be a bit of a battle, isn't it? I'm going for 3-1 as well, actually. Busy doing chisel. That's the better side of your face. That's nice. Thank you very much. I'll remember that for any future photo shoots. Once again, I will talk about Circl. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I am working with Circl for this video. Circl is a sweepstake game. Imagine those games where you used to put like money in a pot in a pub, and every time something happened, it'd move around, and whoever was there at the end, it's a bit like pass the parcel sort of thing, will win it out. And this one is the Man City versus Burnley one. 10% of the jackpot is paid out every 15 minutes, with the remaining 50% paid out at full time. So you get 3 attempts to win some money, and then of course, at full time, 50% going. Only currently got 13 people in there in the Circl. You can join. You get if you sign up, you get a free £5 bet using the code Esteemed Kompany. So you can join this Circl and be paying attention to it and checking it throughout the game. So you've only got 14 minutes left to enter. So head on over to the link in the description if you want to enter and join that. Alvin Alvarez scores, says Taron Dip. He's got goals in these kind of games. Look, to be honest, Alvarez signing a new contract the other day. This is the kind of game that's set up for him, isn't it? It really is. Like he's going to need a big game here. He absolutely is, and I think he'll be up for a big game as well. He really will be. I'm expecting him to be impressive because he has to. I mean, if you sign a new contract, you're going to want to impress, you know. So City's route, by the way, to the semi-finals, we've won 4-0, 1-0 and 3-0. Arsenal, Chelsea, Bristol. It's been a really impressive route, of course. These are the lineups. I'll bring them on screen. You got Ortega, Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Lewis, of course, Mahrez, Rodri, De Bruyne, Foden, Haaland, Alvarez. They've gone for Mahrez in midfield on there. That's obviously not going to be the situation. Foden could be in midfield. You never know. Alvarez could be out wide. This is how they're playing. Apparently, this is a really attacking Burnley lineup. I wouldn't know because I'm not a massive Burnley head. But Goodmanson, Cullen, Teller, Vitinho, Zarari, Foster, Al-Dakhil, Roberts, Bayer, Ian Matson, a player I would like to see at Manchester City. Peacock Farrell as well, of course, in goal. On the bench, Howard Bellis couldn't make it, unfortunately. Moric is in goal, but I guess he's their number one, so it must be a rotation thing. The Man City youngster on loan there. Well, youngster, he's 24 now. They have made a few changes, like Ashley Barnes, for example. No Howard Bellis because he's been injured recently, which is a shame for him. On our bench, of course, Philip Stones, Ake, Gundogan, Grealish, Gomez, Akanji, Edison, Palmer. So it is a bit of a rotation team, and I don't mind it. You know, I think it's a fun team. It's a fun team that we've got. I'm not expecting it to be easy. Burnley are a fucking good side, man. They are a really good side. They've got loads of energy. No, it's not about. Oh yeah, maybe it's because of the loan. No, if that was the case, Muric couldn't play. And I'm pretty certain. Has Muric joined on a permanent, or is he? Is he on loan from Man City, or did we sell him? No, he joined on a permanent transfer. Fair enough. But I think either way, I was chatting to Vizzy, Burnley fan, and he's been injured, so Howard Bellis wouldn't have been able to play anyway. Injury, loan or not, because he's injured, unfortunately. So he's been out of the team for a while. But yeah, maybe that's the reason. Maybe I'm being a silly boy, but like I think that's also kind of fed into it there. It's all about Vinny, though, isn't it? It's all about Vinny. Vincent Kompany getting the return to the Etihad today. Hopefully, a future Manchester City manager, man. I love Vincent Kompany with a passion. Like, the guy is my hero, seriously. Anything Vincent Kompany does, well, things are better for it, you know? Like, I love him. I genuinely love him. And I hope it and wish he has the best career in management. Like, and I suspect he probably will have a wonderful career. Like, he is that level good. I mean, he's a phenomenal player, manager, phenomenal person, phenomenally respected person in football. I think his presence in general at the side of the pitch, it's inspiring, and I think obviously he's a student, of course. He's a student of football, student of Guardiola, and I think it's not a coincidence that he's doing so well at Burnley. Like, you've got to respect and admire that level of dedication he's taken to his jobs, and to change around the culture of Burnley, a team that was known for being so different, but do it so neatly, so smartly. It's impressive. It's really, really impressive. Like, immensely impressive. Yeah. Really impressive, and like fingers crossed he carry on, because I want to see him return one day. I really do. I genuinely do. I know not everyone does, but for me, Vinny returning is the dream. So I am hoping this is going to be an impressive Man City performance. Like, I'm hoping that this is going to be a City side that turns up today and goes at Burnley aggressive, because they're sat top of the Championship with nothing to lose, man. Like, They are 13 points clear. They are absolutely already a Premier League side. They've only got, I think they need 2 or 3 more victories to actually be confirmed as a Premier League side, which is crazy. They're going to win the Championship. They're going to win it at a canter. And they're going to come here aggressively because they can afford to go for it because it's more or less guaranteed for them. So we have to be really at our best today. I know there's been a few changes, but it's still a team more than good enough, of course, to beat Burnley. I want to see KDB at his very best today. I mean, I want to see him using the ball smartly as he did the other day. He's got that, of course, killer side to his game that we all know, but he needs to be intelligent. He needs to be on it. Just saw an interesting tweet, by the way, about Shearer. Shearer said, I've sat in the stands as a fan, I've sat in the studio as a pundit, I've watched it in the pub tonight with mates, and you're getting it all wrong, VAR. It's not what you told us. A rant from Shearer about VAR, which is great. I'm glad he said that, by the way, because I can't stand the thing. I think VAR is a curse on football. I really do believe that. It's been terrible, absolutely terrible. I've seen some more today, which has been awful. Would I take Vieira or Kompany? Not Vieira, I'd take Vincent Kompany. I absolutely would. Obviously, I don't want that for 2 or 3 years. I want Pep to stay for longer. And hopefully the plan will be that he'll stay for longer. But for now, let's just enjoy watching him do well at Burnley. Enjoy Pep Guardiola. But I think Vinny absolutely could be. I'm looking at the stats here, by the way, for Burnley's change of play. In 2021-22, they had average of 39% possession. This season, 64%. They averaged 563 passes this season to their 300 last year. 85% passing accuracy this season to 59%. It's ridiculous. They've changed and changed and changed and changed under Vinny, which is so impressive. Once again, you've got 8 minutes to join this Circl if you want to get a chance to win the jackpot there. It's free bet using this code Esteemed Kompany. And the way it works, once again, is that pot, those little circles will shift around and move as anything happens in the game, be it a goal, a free kick, a foul. There's loads of little rules to this pot, the way things work. It moves around constantly. It's a really fun little kind of idea, basically. Here's how it works. So here's the rule books. A corner moves 1 place. Substitute -1. The circle moves back 1. Yellow card goes backwards 3. Goal kick, it goes forwards 4. Events, it moves 4 times round. Red card -6. It's good fun, basically. You can start your own and get your mates in it. They're really good fun. I like the idea of it in general. So goal, yeah, we know what a goal is. Yeah, but that's how it works, basically. So that pot will be shifting around. So you got a few minutes to join. Let me know if you join. Esteemed Kompany is the code, and click the link in the description below if you want to enter. Mason Mount's a good player, by the way. I like Mason Mount. I really do. I think Mason Mount's underrated. I know a lot of people don't rate him, but I think if he was at Guardiola, he'd become a lot smarter than people give him credit for. I think Guardiola improves all midfielders, and I've seen him do some good things. But when he burst through, he was a really intelligent playmaker, but his game has been dulled a little bit. I like him. I don't think we'll go for him, but I think he's a better player than people give him credit for. So fair enough. What's everyone's predictions, by the way? 3-1 and 2-0 up there from Busy and Tajinder. I am still going for 3-1. I am looking forward to this, man. Looking forward to it. This is the last game before the international break as well. So, there's a chance here for City to really go and try and prove it. Prove themselves here. They need to be aggressive for this game. I am not looking forward to this break as well, by the way. I do not need an international break right now. Galad says 5-0. Easy. I like it, mate. I like it. Really impressive. 5-0. Who's going to score? I presume you're from Man City as well, by the way. Haaland playing is fun. Haaland's going to score. Man City 3, Burnley 0. Rodri scores as New York City. I think I am going for 3-1, actually. Alvarez, Haaland, and Rodri. Rodri's going to score. Yeah, I agree with New York City, actually, yeah. And then for them, Vitinho, something like that. Haaland hat-trick, says Galad. It's a bold move, mate. It's a bold move. But I admire it. Hopefully. How many goals is he on? 39 already? Did you ever think there'd be a time, by the way, when you saw a Man City player score 39 goals? It's fucking wild. He's going to end up with 50 goals, isn't he? He's a goal-a-game player. Genuinely a ridiculous footballer. Stupid. Absolutely stupid. Run the likes up for Vinny. Always get the likes up for Vinny. How's everyone doing today, by the way? What's your mood? Tell me something interesting about your day. What have you been up to on this glorious Saturday? Me and Nicola, what do we do today? It's Mother's Day tomorrow. I hope you're all looking forward to Mother's Day. We went out this morning and painted some little mugs for Mother's Day, which with Ruben's little footprint and handprint on them. It was bloody adorable. Absolutely adorable, man. I loved it. I did predict 50 goals and people laughed. They did indeed, mate. I don't know why it was crazy. It's weird that people always thought that Haaland would fail at Man City. I find it baffling. Like, it was never about the quality of the league. It's about the quality of the player with Haaland. Some people, you can watch them and see what they do, and it was always going to be a case that give him chances, he'll score. He's just too good. Absolutely too good. But that's him. That's him for you. Worked as an MD at Child EM. What's Child EM mean? I'm not sure. Graduate assignments for college. Oh, but unlucky, mate. Unlucky. What do you think of McAtee and Doyle? I really rate both of them. I think McAtee's the exact kind of player that should be around the first team next year. I think Doyle, by the way, he was given a bit of time, would really impress. I think he would impress. Like, he's just not given the time to put him around the first team, let him slowly develop, and let him become and learn away. And I think he's a really smart player. I would have had him. Right now, there's nothing that Calvin Phillips can do that he can't, put it that way. Last chance. You got 3 minutes to join the Circl if you want to. This video is sponsored by Circl. Join for £3, but you also can use the Esteemed Kompany code. Click the link in the description right now and use the code Esteemed Kompany to get a £5 free bet. 18 plus, of course, UK based. Do gamble responsibly, but it's good fun, man. Like, these are the current people in there: Glenn Hawkins, Beverly Connolly, Ronald Barnard, John Barnard, David Jackson, Steve Stone. All these people. It's going to be interesting to see who wins. I'll be paying attention to it during the game as well. Right, we are minutes away from kickoff, and I'm looking forward to it. We need midfielders as somebody who likes to complement Haaland's pace. Hopefully we do. By the way, I didn't get a chance to do a reaction to the Champions League draw because I was on Man City's show yesterday. Wild, absolutely wild day, genuinely wild. If Bayern horrible, Real Bayern horrible. My genuine fear is beating both and losing to Napoli in the final. That's my absolute fear. You got to beat the best sometimes to win, so fair enough. Beat Bayern. If we beat Bayern, I think we'll beat Real. That's the thing, because I think the momentum will be too much. I do think this open, though, man. I do think we've got a chance. I am relatively confident. That we could do it. Fingers crossed. Sammy, I can't wait to knock Cancelo out. I am not nervous about Cancelo and Bayern, by the way, Sani, because I think Cancelo in particular will be trying so hard. He'll be really trying, and I think to the point where he'll overdo it. Cancelo will be taking pot shots from 30, 40 yards because he'll want to prove a point. He's quite self-centered that way, Cancelo. A great player, but he's definitely thinking about himself often. So I'm not nervous at all, man, about that. So I'm not nervous about Cancelo. Sane, of course, but we can manage him. Stonesy, Walker, Ake, they'll have him, man. Right, the players are coming out onto the pitch now. Etihad's rocking. Vincent Kompany, of course. A hero's reception. As always. It's nice that I'm going to be bang on time. No one's going to get in the way of me today. Do you know what? Chelsea could knock Madrid out. Stranger things have happened. They are finding a bit of form, aren't they, Chelsea? You never know. I wouldn't want to play Chelsea if we got through. I hate the idea of that. It'd be minging, wouldn't it? Does a massive favour, go and retweet the Watchalong if you don't mind. It'd be massively appreciated. You've got 47 seconds to join the Circl if you want to. Good luck to those who enter. Click the link in the description now. Go for it. Vinny, man. Look at Vinny back. He's getting an absolute hero's reception. As he should do. Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. I hope we don't humiliate Vinny today. I hope we don't. He doesn't deserve it. Right, the window's up for the Circl. Good luck to all those who entered. Fingers crossed one of you is the winner. Seconds away. Come on, City, man. I'm hoping and expecting for a big performance today. Has it kicked off yet? Because it's already 2:45. I don't think it has. Up the Blues, man. Up the Blues. I know that Vinny's sort of wearing a suit, by the way. He's always in tracksuits and stuff, but right now he's very much trying to be smart, and I don't really blame him. He wants to look good. He wants to look good. This camera keeps spinning around, man. Stay still, camera. Let's run through the teams one more time as we're about to kick off. It looks like Rico Lewis is playing on the left today. Not fully, of course. He's playing a little bit, you know, a tiny bit. He'll tuck in a tiny bit, which I reckon. Laporte, of course. Walker will play right centre back. Diaz will play through the middle. It'll be like this. Let's thrash it out. Oh, hang on. Oops, I'm doing random shit there by accident. The lineup. Let me work it out. 1 second. Type some mad shit then. Lineup builder. Here we go. We'll try and work it out together now. Just change the colour of those shirts. Horrific. It can't be that colour. Let's go that. Yeah. It'll be something like this, won't it? Where let me get the players over. That'll be Haaland. It'll be the middle. I reckon it'll be Lewis alongside Rodri like there. There'll be 3 at the back like this. De Bruyne will be there. There'll be wingers. It'll be sort of like this, won't it? That's Alvarez. Alvarez here. KDB around there. This will be Foden. This will be Mahrez. This will be Rodri. That'll be Lewis. That'll be Rodri. Anyway, we're about to be underway. Come on, you Blues. Up the Blues, man. Come on. Same Sam here, mate. Vinny deserves it, doesn't he? We're underway. Come on, City, man. Come on, City. Bit of a delay to the start in that game, man, by 2 minutes. Right. We need to start well. Don't give him the ball too much. It looks like it is Lewis at left back. Kyle Walker playing a right back as we defend. I reckon it'll change around, of course. It will shift up a little bit. It's nice not to be miles behind for once. Riley reckons we're going all out attack. Could score a boatload, but think defence make it quite on the count for once or twice. I think that's probably right, to be honest. I suspect we will go and try and score. Mahrez playing on the right there. Where's Alvarez playing? Alvarez is sort of playing in midfield, I reckon, actually. More or less as an 8. I wouldn't be surprised to see Alvarez shifted to that as well eventually, like a number 10 kind of thing, a little bit deeper. Alvarez basically picking up on his number 8 position. He's playing in midfield basically. Hello, Kevel. How you doing, my friend? Hello to Hadia Tutupants with Triple A there. Nice. Well, your favourite kind of game, maybe? Mahrez on the right. KDB is in midfield. Nice little ball from KDB to Walker. He's cut it back. Oh, Haaland nearly on the edge of it. Yeah, it's pretty much expected. Foden on the left. I am in my office. It's just the angle's slightly different, mate. As you can see, I could turn the camera around a tiny bit. It's so I can look at the TV at the same time. Because I can actually watch it on TV this time. So I've moved my TV up a little bit further. Because it's on BBC, so... means I'm not streaming anything. I'm just literally watching it on the TV. Which is satisfying. That's a bad foul on the back of Rico. Nice to see Lewis, by the way. Rico Lewis get a game. Because obviously... had that incredible spell. Nice touch from Riyad. I went out of pitch. But obviously, Kyle Walker's Kyle Walker. John Stones is... He's not always going to play every single game. There's nothing wrong with that, you know? Mainly City so far this start. And Mahrez should be up for it because, of course, he's not played that much recently. Mahrez always absolutely rinses Burnley as well, genuinely. His Burnley rep is fantastic. Haaland's off already. Phil, where's your touch, mate? That's so unlike Phil Foden, isn't it? I can hear the wife crawling up the stairs. She's absolutely definitely bringing Ruben.
Where is he?
The son is here for a chat. I've not seen him actually for an hour or two because he went out, so give me my boy. I need a cuddle with the little man. Oh, there he is with his little eczema face. Look at that. Drives us mad.
It actually looks a bit better than earlier.
You watching the game with me, Rubes? He's watching.
He's not spotted the footballers yet.
Not spotted the football. Now he's spotted the footballs. There we go. Everyone's hello to Ruben, of course. His dinosaur jumper looks like camo, I've just realised.
Oh, it does,
Where's he gone? Just a flowing head. Just a flowing head. Oh, look at your little eczema, little man. Oh, isn't he beautiful? Isn't he beautiful? His mummy's gone to the toilet, so he's sitting with me for now, aren't you? I'm good, Citizens for Life, mate. I'm good. This little man gave us some sleep last night for the first time in weeks. Didn't you? You decided to just give us some sleep. Could do with a big win here, though. Haaland, first of all, it's taking him out. Exactly, Tajinder. He's a good luck charm, aren't you? Where you going, little guy? Ruben, always. He actually sits and watches the football, which I love. Don't you? You may pay attention to the stream. Daddy talks to people on the internet all day. That's what he does. I've got to explain this job to Ruben one day, you know. Thank you, Samir. She would have loved to hear that. And she would want to know if you're good as well. First Mother's Day tomorrow. Nicola's first Mother's Day. No one knows so far. Here's to you, Vincent Kompany. Since he loves you more than you will know. Whoa, whoa. You comfortable there, little man? He's comfortable. Look at that big patch of eczema there on his face. He's just started flaring up again. It's driving me mad. Burnley definitely look, I mean, I don't mean this with disrespect, he definitely look like they're aware of Man City's quality. They're trying to, yeah, they're definitely going to be a little bit more defensive than they usually would be. There's nothing wrong with that, I don't blame them because given the City's quality. What do you think of the start so far? What do you reckon? What do you reckon, Rubes? What do you think of the start? The average? Yeah, I thought so too. Long ball straight to KDB from Ortega, which worked as well. Phil picked out Alvarez. Alvarez has done really well there to find Foden. Nice cutback. Rodri lined up an absolute thunderbastard there, didn't he? Didn't happen, though, did it? Didn't happen. No. You've been a good boy. Where was that going? Oh, that was flying, that Rodri effort, man. That was flying towards goal. Future number 10. You're gonna be a dribbler. You already is a dribbler, aren't you? You're always a dribbler. Go, Chicam. Go for it. That was the wife asking if she could clean some dummies while he's here. But he's gonna clean some dummies for you. I'm not looking forward to the international break. I don't need it at all. I kind of want City to keep them going. Like I think the momentum right now is genuinely pretty decent, and I prefer it when City are playing. I mean, sometimes I want the break, sometimes I don't. Right now, definitely feel like there was a ball for Foden there, but no one played it. Oh, great ball to Mahrez. Walker. Play Kev. Where are you going? Where are you going, Ribs? Alvarez is playing as a midfielder, basically, isn't he? There is a big question mark about how's everyone feeling about Ederson. I know that he's not popular online at the moment, Ederson, and he's made a few mistakes recently. Oof, foul that Foden, challenge looked painful. It's Ortega in goal. Like now, what's the general consensus in the chat with you guys about Ederson and Ortega? Ortega does look good. I can't deny it, man. Are you Ederson or Ortega? Joe loves Ederson. Joel asking, is Ortega on the same level? Ortega's a really good goalkeeper. Now, I had a video with a goalkeeper analyst on my channel, and I was surprised how well Ortega, that's a nice pass from Ortega to Walker, how well he held it up against, statistically against Ederson. He was better at some bits as well. He's a really good keeper. Where are you going, mate? Where are you going, mate? Where are you going? And I think in general, Ederson's made a few mistakes. He could get a chance, Ortega, at some point. Where's that news come from, Dave, about Bellingham? I haven't seen that news personally, mate. Is that some latest, or is that latest news, or... I've been out today, so I've not noticed if there's been anything else today. I'd be very surprised if Bellingham goes to Liverpool. Genuinely would do. I can't see anything today about Bellingham and Liverpool. I know that's been the narrative for a while, but the players always prefer someone, then they end up at Man City, don't they? Haaland apparently preferred Madrid, and look where he's at now, with 39 goals. Peter O'Rourke. Okay, well, I don't know how reliable he is, but I'm sure he prefers the idea of Liverpool when Liverpool were great, if that makes sense. I'm sure if Liverpool were doing what Man City would do, he'd go there. But they're not. I don't think he's going to join him just for the sake of it, because Liverpool need a rebuild. That's a bad foul and Foden, that. It's a yellow card, ref. That's got to be a yellow card, man. He's late. He's caught him on the heel. Nah, that's a bad challenge. It's a yellow card, isn't it, Rubes? Do you know what? So far it's been a decent start. City looking confident. Burnley can't really get a touch of the ball. They will at some point, Burnley. But you can see the difference in quality. Like, Burnley, with all due respect to them, aren't used to playing a team of City's quality. They're just not, Championship, like, what they do in the Championship, City are used to it, It doesn't work as well. We know all the moves they're going to make, We know all the ideas they've got, all the patterns, and we play against teams that do it all the time at a high level. So it's not a shock to us. So even though they will work every now and then, in general, it's hard for Burnley because the Championship's not always ready for their football. We are. We're more than ready. Isn't it, little man? What are you doing, little guy? Just chunking about there. You're starting to try and want to crawl, aren't you? 5 months today, by the way. Everyone say happy birthday to Rubes. 5 months old today. It's flown by. Absolutely flown by. 5 months ago. Feels like yesterday. If you get past 45 minutes, says Jinder, 0-0 or Leeds City wins. Yeah, I agree. I think we're going to win anyway today. I'd suspect we would do. Where are you going, little guy? Ortega looks comfortable on the ball today. Go on, Julian. Good switching from Alvarez to Mahrez. Kev trying to play it through the legs there of Burnley player. Blocked. You watching the game, little man? He literally sits and watches the games. It was quite fascinating to watch, isn't it? Really? You've been very patient. Mummy's abandoned you, hasn't she? She abandoned you, beautiful. Yeah. Did you enjoy your walk? Oh, pudding, come here, little man. It's very bright over there. Don't look at the lights. Turn him down a tiny bit because he's too small to be looking at them. Aren't you, little guy? Potentially, Dave, but I don't. I think the Liverpool need a massive reset for me. Nice football. Go on. Oh, go on, Phil. We're showing signs of upping the pace. Phil, you're trying to stand on me there, little guy. You're trying to stand on me. Yeah. Little smile on his face. You little smile on your face. What are you wobbling about? Come here. He's got his mum's hair. Yeah, he is blonde, but currently, you know. I was quite light-haired as a kid anyway, so then I got darker. Currently, he's blonde, you know. He's got his mum's hair. You're a little mini Nicola, aren't you? Are you nearly done down there? Go on, Kev. Oh, Kev nearly through. It's a decent start, this. I've been happy. So let's see how the circle is working. Let's go over to here. Are we connected? Nope, we are not. Hang on.
Baby. Hello.
There we go. Next payout, 15 minutes, 390. There we go. Oh, you got to grab him in 1 second. Also, oh, he's pooing on me again. Of course he is. Kevil said, I had golden hair according to my mum for a couple of months, and after that haircut, he turned darker.
Well, he's 5 months now.
He's 5 months now. Who knows who he'll be? I think he's going to be blonde, actually. He's going to be a little mini version of his mum. Anyway, see you later, Rubes.
Bye.
Be careful, go down the stairs.
He says, see you tomorrow, or this morning, next morning, tomorrow morning.
Oh, God, I'm not going to see him now. Oh, he's got a bedtime in now, hasn't he?
Yeah.
God, I'm not going to see him until tomorrow now.
Well,
I'll see you.
depends how he sleeps.
Are you going to put him downstairs to bed, or just downstairs?
Yeah, because we're not here, are we?
Yeah, because I'll be down by 8, you know. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to concentrate on this. See you later, love you.
Love you.
Sorry, family chat there. It happens. Can't avoid it. Did you see the McAtee interview? Apparently going to stay next season, have a chance. I didn't, Kian. Is that what he said? What's the exact quote? I would love it if McAtee did, by the way. I think, like, to be honest, McAtee's development has been great. Like, we forget that Doyle and McAtee, they're not just playing for a random, like, championship side. They're playing for the championship side currently sitting second, you know, who are going to get promoted potentially. So, and they both become pretty key players. It was always from McAtee about learning the physicality, and you can tell, like, you look at him from the start of the season to now, and he looks so much stronger. He really does. Like, he looks like a note. Oh, God. Nearly through goal then. Good defending, good tracking back. Fix up, City. Fix up. I looked away for a second then, man. Like, what happened then? Because I looked away for a second. Someone tell me. Burnley are a good side. They are. They've got good pressing. Yeah, we can't. They know how to use the ball and they press well, so we can't make any mistakes at the back. It's a massive. We played a very high line there. Long range shot. Good save, Ortega. Decent effort. I think he might have been offside, by the way, potentially. Was Rico caught in possession? Okay, interesting. I hope McAtee does come back. Yeah, you're right, Joe. It is incredibly hard what Guardiola asks of his goalkeepers. He's a very unique goalkeeper, of course. Like, it's so hard to do what he does. To the level he does it as well. Do hit the like button, by the way, man. Will be appreciated on the channel. We need to get a foot on the ball again a little bit here. We've got a little bit sloppy. Burnley coming back into it a little bit. Yeah, I saw his goal kicking the other day. It was really nice, wasn't it? He's massively improved, McAtee. He just looks strong as well. When you look at him from the start of the season to now, like, he looks like a different player entirely. Like, he just looks bigger, more confident in his skin. He just looks like he belongs as a footballer because it's such a hard step up from the EDS where you're playing against a bunch of 18, 19-year-olds. They're not strong, man. Like, the strength that a 30-year-old has got compared to a 19-year-old, it's just... Usually, it's incomparable. And it's not even like pure brute strength. It's like... It's real. It's hard to explain. It's like real life strength. Experience strength. Like, you know how to push people about. You know how to shift the body weight and all that kind of stuff. They know how to just use their experience to get into people's heads. He's on loan, yeah. So that's what McAtee's need to learn. He's always quite slight anyway, but he's never not a small guy, thankfully, McAtee. He's like 5'9", 5'10", so he's not tiny or anything like that. He's a decent height. But he's definitely... He was always a little bit slight, but he's stockier. He's getting stronger. He's a City fan as well, man. So is Tommy Doyle. I would love it. I would love it if they, you know, if they make it. I'd love it. I know James watches these, so if you're watching, James, hello. Not this one particular, but I know he watches some of the videos. He's tuned in before, so that's not coloured my bias there at all. Just genuinely, I think he's class. Well, we're only like 20 minutes in, Kev, to be fair, and the team is massively different. We have changed the team, and there's some players coming back into it, haven't played much. So I think the build-up, we're trying to do the same thing, but, you know, Alvarez just giving it away. Sloppily. Alvarez has definitely got a lot to improve that way. Yeah, Alvarez's touch can be a little bit loose, and his passing can be a little bit loose every now and then. He looks a bit raw. Loads of natural ability, but definitely a little bit sloppy. He's not like tight and clinical in the way that you expect a Manchester City player to be. Nothing wrong with that because he is only young, but he's not the finished article, you know? It's worth noting that. Gavi's situation, I don't think City are going near Gavi, are they? But I would love it. Is he onside? He is onside. Yeah, Teller's through there. Burnley are getting confident here, man. But Gavi's a great player, man. Like, he was available if they were fucked. Oh, wonderful challenge from Ruben Diaz. That is fucking brilliant. What a ball. What a challenge, man. I love Ruben Diaz. I absolutely love him. It's very difficult to play as an 8 suddenly. I'm Harbinger when you're not used to it, but he has to learn it, man. I think that's the demand of him, to be a bit deeper and be more involved, because he's not going to be Haaland and through the middle. He's got to get more involved in the play. He does have the ability, but I don't think he has the current level understanding of that role. God, they're the better team currently. That's got to be a yellow card, man. He's pulled Foden down. Roberts has just pulled him back. Ruben Diaz is just world class, isn't he? Like the quality in his challenges. I just need to close the window because it's getting a bit cold up here. One sec. Go on, Phil. Why are you going to shave my hair off, Adele Walsh? What's wrong with my hair? Leave it alone. I need a haircut, but I need shaving it off. Is that another foul on Phil? Again. They're kicking him to bits, aren't they, man? It's ridiculous. He's stood on his foot. It's a yellow card. It's a yellow card. It's not terrible, but it's a yellow card. It's okay. Come on, City. Foden has been kicked a lot, man. An awful lot. Is he alright down there? Oh, I can hear my son playing downstairs. He's very distracted. Nicholas playing with Ruben downstairs. Good turn. They're being very physical, Burnley. Like, you know, a little bit of the physical, a little bit of the Burnley of old here. Rico's been turned there and he's been fouled. He's been pulled back massively. And then he's been bloody kicked through. I mean, Roberts has got the ball, but he's left some in there. Ah, oh, come on, Erling. Everyone's been very sloppy, man. Been very sloppy. Go on, Kev. Ah, that instance, I actually wanted him to shoot. Alvarez will shoot. Block, though. The thing is, it doesn't surprise me that Burnley are physical still. They got that side to him, and also Vinny's physical, man. I mean, he is physical. He was always like that. He got in people's faces, and he understands it. You know, but you've got to be physical sometimes. Oh, Haaland nailing the edge of that corner. Oh, come on, lads. BBC One, Dan. It's getting a bit sloppy. Come on, City, get it together, lads. I don't know how they haven't got a yellow card, though, by the way. You got to bear in mind, it is Vincent Kompany and Craig Bellamy of the coaching team, so naturally, it's going to be aggressive. You do. I mean, to be fair, you can't, if you can't always match the quality, you have to show what quality you've got, and you do have to be nasty. Like, you have to be. I get it. I fucking hate it, but I actually genuinely get it. As much as it's annoying. But after a decent start, this has been very even. Oh, there's a good run from KDB there, but Kyle Walker's not got the vision for that. A lot of runs being ignored. And Rodri's just giving it away really sloppily. Yeah. Burnley were flying forward then as well. Hi, Neptune. Yeah, we know it's nonsense, Keble. That wouldn't be a bad move, you know. But to be honest, I suspect Burnley going up, he'll stay there. You know, I think he'll stay at Burnley, and I think it makes an awful lot of sense for him to stay. But I wouldn't be surprised if Leicester fans want Kompany, you know, to replace Rodgers. Mars has done really well there. Go on, Kev. Go on, Phil. Oh, Erling got into that. He just headed across. Hey, Sophie. Did it work? There you go, Dan. Go on, Riyadh. Go on, Alvarez. Oh, nearly got round. Nearly got round. Nice done. I like Alvarez going for goal there, to be honest. I don't mind. Let's bring the circle up there. Let's have a look how it currently stands. This is who's in the pot at the moment. That is Barry Freeman's currently got the pot, as it says at the bottom there. I'm not sure if you can see that on screen. Barry Freeman's currently at the top there. It basically keeps shifting around, so fingers crossed. So one of you guys will be at the top of the pot by the end of it. Good luck to Barry. I reckon so too, Kevel. Like he's got to be. He should be there. He should stay. It'd be mental for him to move. To be honest, wouldn't it? Like it just works for them. Like it's working over at Burnley, so just stay. Like develop it, you know. And also you got to bear in mind on a personal level, his family are in the northwest, so he's kind of hanging around there because it also suits him. Yeah, it's a weird one for Leicester because as they've done really well over the years, but oh, what a ball! Yes, come on! Boom! That's what Alvarez can do, man. Finally, a 1-1 for Erling Haaland, and he scores. Of course, he fucking scores. Back of the net, man. There we go. A through ball running in behind. When was the last time we saw that? Alvarez, lovely stuff, man. Lovely stuff. Good goal indeed. Come on, City. Big Erling, 40 fucking goals. 40 goals for Erling Haaland in the Manchester City shirt. That is insane. And look at that. Lovely stuff from Alvarez. Great through ball. Beautiful. That is absolutely crazy. That's great stuff from Alvarez, that, by the way. Great stuff. And it's a brilliant finish. Look at these. Look at him wanting the ball, shouting for it. And it's a good finish. It's a great goal. Brilliant stuff. Absolutely wonderful. Come on, man. Come on, man. 1-0 Man City. Hopefully the first of many. Haaland with his 40th of the season. I mean, I can't get over that. It's a brilliant finish from a brilliant footballer. And he's celebrating before the ball's even in the back of the net. You love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. But that's Erling Haaland for you, man. An absolute monster. That's what he does, isn't it? He scores goals, Erling Haaland. Alvarez deserves a lot of credit there, man. That's a beautiful ball. An absolute beautiful ball. From a beautiful player. Oh, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Let me update the thumbnail very quickly. He doesn't know how to lose, does he, Erling? What a player, man. What a player. God, I love that man. I absolutely love him. Erling Haaland is just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. 40 for the season. That's the through ball he needs as well. That's the through balls he needs, isn't it? Is anyone actually surprised? Anyone actually surprised? By the way, my bet was Lee goals. So no, I haven't won my bet yet. People asking me about that. I can't get over that, man. Like, that's 40 in how many games? Go on, Phil. 41. Oh, I said 41 before he even made the fucking cross. Phil, come on, Phil. Oh, that is immense. 2-0. Haaland absolutely on fire, of course, as always. He's got his, he gets his 6 after the season, I guarantee you. Look at that Phil and Haaland. Look at that. I love it, man. Come on! KDB with a delightful ball. Absolutely prime Kevin De Bruyne. And of course, Phil Foden picks out Erling Haaland. We knew he'd scored before that even got in, man. We knew he'd scored. What is it with Haaland? And like 2 minutes again. Beautiful, Phil. KDB to Foden to Haaland. I love that. I love that. KDB to Foden. Foden to Haaland. Goal. Perfection. Just perfection, isn't it? What more could you want, man? Fucking hell. Come on, City. 41 goals. Could be a collapse. It could be a collapse. Fingers crossed. Right, I need to update the thumbnail, as always. I do all the editing myself during the game, so... lovely stuff. Oh, man. This Manchester City side, we are finding form, by the way. There's a bit of quality to this City side at the moment. You know, I know we're not at our very best, but things do look... They're a good side, you know, Burnley. They're a Premier League side. Another great ball to Foden. Oh, City's back of his heel. KDB again. Right, let me update this score and the thumbnail. This is the big boy leagues now, unfortunately, lads. 39 appearances. Is that what it is? So 41 goals. I love it. Come on, press it. Go for the jugular here. I don't want Vinny to have a bad day, man, but I do want City to go for it. He will break 50. Absolutely, Daniel. I've got no doubts. And to be honest, I'm quite confident about my 40-goal bet now as well in the league because he's finding form again. I think he could still do it. You know, he's picking form again. Like Haaland is currently, how many goals in his last few games? Haaland. Well, he's got 7 in 2 currently. 7 goals in 2 games he's got. Did anyone think he was going to miss, by the way, that when that ball came across? Like, genuinely no fear. Previously. I mean, I literally shouted goal the second Foden made the cross. Like, the confidence that we've got, you know? Yeah, he just doesn't miss them, you know? Do you remember ages ago when we used to know, it was like Sterling or Jesus might have missed it? We used to miss those with like Jesus, Sterling, and other such people. Like, Haaland's just an absolute beast, isn't he, man? Like, he's got this perfect 36 appearances. Is it actually 36 appearances? I'm going to check now on my phone just to double check. Is it 36? Haaland has played, let's have a look, on Wikipedia. It'll be up to date. Not sure it'll include the FA Cup games, but 36 or 37 or something like that. Jesus, that's mad. Burnley pushing forward here. I don't citizens for life. I've no idea, mate. Dan, I would love to, mate. I would love to. I'm sure if I keep doing stuff with City, one day it'll happen in some way. All I hope is that last day of the season I'm working with Man City again. I get to go on the pitch like last season. Because then I will find him. I will find him and I will get a photo. Because I am shameless with these things. 7 goals in his last 90 plus minutes. That's ridiculous, mate. Chris on fire. I'm loving it. I love watching great footballers do great things. I mean, it's hard not to, isn't it? But it's just so enjoyable. Like, you want to watch, you know, KDB, people like that just be magic. That's Rico Lewis foul. Yeah, but you want to see special players do special things. At the moment, we're seeing a lot of that, which is great. There's a real kind of joy to this City football. It's what we've been missing. Bayern thoughts, Kevel, fucking ridiculously hard, mate. I'm quite old school. I always want the easiest draw possible until we get to the final. I just think that you got more chance of winning it. I know that sounds mad. Everyone's like, no, we got to beat all the best teams, and no, it's just harder. I mean, it's admirable. It's an admirable viewpoint, but it just means it's harder. Like, I want City to win, so I wanted Benfica, and then I don't know, a Milan team in the semi-finals or whatever. Good ball from Alvarez to KDB. Is he getting to it? He is getting to it. Kev's just giving up there. He's knackered. Don't blame him. But yeah, I look, to me, I don't want to play all the hard teams in every round because it's just fucking, you got less chance of winning it. That's simply how it works, man. Because like I want to win it, and I don't care if it's easy. You know, easy draws. That's what I want. But Bayern at the same time, look, the way I do feel though, if we beat Bayern, I think we'll beat Real Madrid. I really do. I think the momentum will be huge for us because people start to fear us, and I think I'd fancy our chances. I think we keep saying Real Madrid as if they've already beaten Chelsea. I think they will beat Chelsea, but I think we'd beat either of them, Chelsea or Real Madrid, if we beat Bayern, because we'd have something to prove against both of them. Chelsea for obvious reasons, Madrid for obvious reasons, and I think a wounded animal is something to fear. And of course, with Erling Haaland up front, we ain't going to miss the chances. Cancelo's available. There's no cup tied in Champions League. So I actually don't mind. Let him play. Let him play because, I think he'd be a very selfish player during that game. I've got no doubts whatsoever that he'd just try and do everything on his own and just try and score from 40 yards. Shooting and shooting and shooting. And I think it'd affect the game. Oh, Phil could have made that pass there. Phil, isn't it good to have Phil back in form, by the way, again? 10 goals in 18 games in the FA Cup. That's decent, isn't it? Sorry, by the way, if you see me looking down at my phone, it's because I do have the odd family duty every now and then. I've got to text the wife about things every now and then. I ain't... Oh, what a cross! That's a brilliant cross, that, man. Ruben Diaz so close to it. It's Phil. Such a dangerous cross. Unlucky. Any touch there is a goal. Nearly over. It's been a decent first half, man. So Foden in his last 4 appearances has got. I'll jump over here so I can show you. His last 4 appearances has got goal and assist, goal and assist. He's got 4 goals and 4 assists. So 4 goals or assists in his last 4 games, which is impressive. 2 and 2 in his last 4. He's on fire at the moment, and I love it. As I said about Phil a million times, at Manchester City, there's no version of Manchester City that exists without Phil Foden at the best. City's best always includes Phil Foden. Maatsen with a good chance there. Good save, Ortega. Got in a bit too easily there, lads. Half time. There we go. Half time. Let me just quickly tweet out a link. I want to know your half-time thoughts. Give me your half-time verdict. I'll read them out. Give me a few sentences, a few thoughts, standout players, all that kind of stuff. Either way, that was good. That was good stuff. I am very happy about that. KDB is top 2 in the world on the 8-2. Nice, Joel. I like it, man. I like it. City 2-0 against Burnley at half-time, and we've been good. They had a pretty decent start, Burnley. They genuinely did, fair play to them. They had a decent start to this game, but they had a few moments here and there. And to be honest, actually, when you look at the stats, it's been pretty even. Here are the stats. City have 5 shots, Burnley have had 5 shots, 58% possession to us, so we have tipped that. It's not been a whitewash by any stretch, though. We've had 2 shots on target, both just goals to their 3. So, actually, to be fair to them, they've had more shots on target. That Maatsen one at the end, they've had a long ranger as well. And I can't remember the other. But either way, fair play to Burnley. They've been decent. They probably should have had a yellow card by now, if we're being honest. I don't know how they got away with that. But Burnley have acquitted themselves pretty well, City will feel, of course, that maybe they deserve it. They had a probably slightly better start. Burnley had 10 minutes, and after that, City sort of found the rhythm a little again. Alvarez, of course, a lovely assist for the first goal. Alvarez has been kind of like, he's been all right, man. He's been like decent, not great, but of course he got that assist, a moment of magic. He's kind of like he's playing as an 8, which is something he's definitely got to learn a bit more, because you can tell he's not always comfortable receiving the ball a little bit deeper. But that's fine, you know. It is a learning process for Alvarez in this role. He's not going to get many games as a striker with Haaland around, so it's going to be something he has to work on, and that's understandable because he's going to want to play football, but he's got to get ahead of the big man. So if he's going to do that, he's going to have to kind of test himself in other positions, and there is a potential gap there. You know, Gundogan, Bernardo potentially leaving eventually. De Bruyne getting a bit older. You know, who knows? Who knows how it goes? So either way, like there is a potential for that. It's a lovely pass, and watching the goal again, it's Haaland's flick, by the way. It's a really nice finish. Haaland's flick back to him, and then of course, nice little 1-2 of Alvarez. It's good stuff. It's good hold-up play, and the run. He's always going to get onto it. 1-on-1. He doesn't miss them, does he? Celebrating before the ball's anywhere near the back of the net, which I love. I love that. I love a player celebrating before the ball's in. It's great. Rico hasn't been great today, I actually agree. But you know what? Rico is allowed the off day. Yeah, an off day for Rico, but it's fine. It happens. He's only young. To be honest, I think it's because Guardiola wants to move Alvarez there and work in it, and Foden currently is a winger that's when it works at wide. I mean, this is probably why. I mean, that left foot from Foden, a great ball from De Bruyne to Foden for the second goal. Phil is always going to make that pass, and Haaland's always going to score that goal. I mean, I shouted goal before when he made the pass. As soon as he made the pass, like goal, because Haaland never misses that. Absolutely never misses that. It's a beautiful pass from Foden, by the way, perfectly weighted. And look at the finish from the big man, and he's buzzing in the rain as well. You forget how wet it is there, actually. He's so fucking clinical. 41 goals in 36 games. That's stupid, isn't it? But that's Erling Haaland for you, and that's what he thrives on. And I think Burnley maybe have been a little bit naive. I mean, the bit of spacing behind. If you give Haaland spacing behind, he's gonna absolutely gobble you up. But that's Erling Haaland for you, isn't it? It looks like we are going through already, which is great. By the way, guys, this video is sponsored by Circl. Let me bring it back up on screen. The way it works, obviously, I think it's too late to join now, but of course, do sign up to Circl if you want to, and check out the next Circl it goes through. Because you might really enjoy it. It's good fun. It's a game basically where it's a bit of a sweepstake. I'll show you right now. I've been paying attention to the Man City one, which I can't go back to actually. Where is it? Let's have a look. Where's the City Circl currently? But basically, yeah, I can't get back on screen unfortunately. But it is basically a countdown game where every time something happens in the game, it moves around on screen. You get more of a chance to win a jackpot. So check it out. Anyway, guys, I'll read some of your comments now. Foden needs protecting. Robert should have had a yellow card. I agree, Busy. Absolutely should have. Who doesn't love Haaland, mate? Who doesn't love Haaland? JO said, is it me or does Rico's position just not make sense? Rodri and him are so condensed. To be honest, I think he's not as comfortable on that side. I think he's much more comfortable on the right-hand side of that role. It's fine. Everything doesn't always have to work all the time. I know we all want it to, but every now and then things won't be perfect, and that's absolutely fine. That is genuinely fine. Burnley, to be fair to Rico, like Ortega has played a couple of passes which have been hospital passes to him, and he has been a little bit sloppy than usual. Like he's been caught on the ball, and he did really well, by the way, to get back for the second one and defend, but maybe it was rustiness from both Rico and Ortega, which is fine. Yeah, to be honest, it's like I probably agree. I probably would have started Gomez too, but I guess Guardiola thinks Rico deserves it a bit more right now. I would have probably started Gomez as well, but you know, Alvarez as well, a little bit sloppy. I mean, most of their chances, Burnley, have come from us with loose passes from the backup players, which is sort of interesting and sort of telling. I think it's fine, by the way, because you got to bear in mind, it doesn't matter who you are, if you don't play much football, you aren't going to be sharp. Look at Kevin De Bruyne when he comes back from injuries. He gives the ball away an awful lot. Like, I think we presume it's a quality thing. It isn't. Like, if you don't play much football, you're going to be a bit rusty. And I think the rustiest players so far have been Alvarez on the ball a little bit, Ortega, Rico. They don't play much, so that's probably why they're a bit rusty. We know they have quality, but it's nothing to worry about. It's just I think it's a natural result of how they play. So yeah, of how little they play. Yeah, Burnley pressing high has given City and Haaland something to aim for, which it works. It's not great for Calvin Phillips. I agree. Calvin Phillips, I think this is the exact kind of game he should be playing in. It's going to be interesting to see if he makes it to next season. It really is. It's almost like his season's been a write-off because it's got to the stage where Guardiola wants to play his best players. But that means Rodri's never going to get a rest, It's difficult. But, as it is. 10 touches for Haaland, 3 out of 3 aerial duels won, 3 passes completed and 2 goals. That is ruthless, isn't it? What a mental stat that is. 3 passes completed, 2 goals. So what do you guys reckon we'll see in the second half? I'm hoping we'll see more of City getting behind, playing Foden in behind, De Bruyne getting on the ball a little bit more. Yeah, I would have liked to kept Lavia as well, Tajinder, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But hopefully we'll see a couple more goals in the second half. Maybe another Haaland hat-trick. He wants another hat-trick, I guarantee you. I'd like to see Palmer as well. Yeah, to be honest, I think it's form, Ralph. I mean, it's a shame because I really like Cole Palmer, and I think his injury really slowed him down, and then playing out of position constantly. I do think if we see a third goal, we will see Palmer come on. I think we'll see Gomez come on as well. Probably see Calvin Phillips. No, Peroni is a shame, but I guess he's even further down the pecking order. But, to me, I think Cole Palmer's a really good player. It's just he's not had the luck, I reckon. There's an element of luck, not playing in his favourite positions, been injured a bit. I still rate him. I think there's a player still there, but he needs some football, He needs a bit of football to get his rhythm back. Fingers crossed he'll get it. We'll see. Second half, though, get the third in. Hopefully it'll be over then at that point. 7 goals in 108 minutes for Haaland. It's a goal every 15 minutes. That's quite remarkable. God, I've just seen a Conte quote, by the way. Fucking hell. Look at this Conte quote about Spurs, by the way. They're used to it here. They don't play for something important. They don't want to play under pressure. They don't want to play under stress. Tottenham's story is this. 20 years there is the owner and they never won something. Why? Until now I tried to hide the situation. We can fight for what is in this period with this attitude, this commitment for what? 7th, 8th place. Jesus Christ. He said if they want to continue in this way, they can change the manager. A lot of managers, but the situation cannot change, believe me. Wow. I know this is a City stream, but fuck me. Those comments from Conte, he's come out and absolutely destroyed them. He's fucking hilarious, Conte, isn't he? Absolutely crazy. Conte destroying Spurs there, by the way. So that's. Do you know what he's trying to do? He's trying to get sacked. He's trying to get sacked and get a payout. I guarantee you. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. He's an absolute freak, isn't he? But that's Haaland for you. You gotta love it. I want to see more in the second half, a little bit more from Man City. We're not far from second half kickoff now. Hopefully we're going to be in that semi-final draw. Surely we will be, man. He's not wrong, by the way, Conte, about Spurs. They are perennial losers. They beat us always, I don't know if you can hear Ruben crying downstairs, by the way. It's okay, don't worry about it. But, have you had a bath? Did you had a bath? Yeah. Sorry, I feel so bad. Nicola's doing the bath time downstairs with a sad baby. I feel so sorry for her. If you guys can hear him as well, he'll be alright. He'll calm down shortly. He's absolutely right. He's bang on, he's right, Conte. The thing is, to me, is how Spurs fans have had it so bad is that they want Pochettino again. And I get it, they love him, but he ultimately achieved nothing either. Nothing. I mean, he got him to a final once, but that was sort of fluked as well. With big decisions against City, luckily, and Ajax bottling it. Even then, they were terrible in the final. I don't know, but Pochettino's a good manager, but It says it all. Ruben is just tired, Joel. Don't worry. He's a baby, you know. And Nicola's got to put his eczema creams on him, and he's tired, and he's had a bath, and it's not very comfortable. So I feel sorry because it's a hard job because he scratches himself. So Nicola's doing a 2-man job down there on her own. But I've got to do this, unfortunately. So sorry to the wife. Poor Nicola. Trust me, it's poor Nicola. Anyway, Spurs imploding. Hilarious. I do love these shots of Vincent Kompany and Pep, by the way. Vinny's not been embarrassed, by the way. He's not been embarrassed at all. He's had a good time. He's done pretty well, I would say. Good on him. There's Vinny there with Pep. You love to see it, don't you? I want him back one day. And to be honest, Burnley are playing decent football. They're playing decent football. What a man. What a man. They've had a decent shot. They've had a decent start, you know. Here's Alvarez stats so far. 1 assist, 33 touches, 21 accurate passes, 87% pass accuracy, 1 key pass, 1 clearance, 1 aerial dribble, 1 successful dribble, 1 big chance created. A decent half for him, man. Not a perfect half, but a decent half, you know. And fingers crossed we'll see a bit more of it. I want to see him get another assist, which he's more than capable of doing. I think he will do, fingers crossed. I think Poch is a good manager, but I'm not sure he's a winner. That's what I would say about Poch. My confidence in Poch disappeared once when he said top 4 was more important than winning a trophy. I get it, but I think when you're Spurs and you've not won a trophy in God knows how long, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong in that instance, and I think my best manager of all time is Pep. It is Pep. It's Pep for me. I mean, that's regardless of the question. Is it Man City of all time? It's Pep. I think he's changed football more than anyone. So I think it's him. And I think give him time and eventually have the most trophies as well. So I think he'll earned it. But yeah, to me, like Poch, I don't know. I don't think he's a winner. I think he's a very good manager, but I think I'm not sure he's a brutal winner in the way the best are. And that to me, like winners are brutal, and I don't think Poch is. That's what I love about Guardiola. Like Guardiola, and we can all sit here and go, "Oh, we got rid of Cancelo," but you know, Guardiola was right. The best managers get rid of some big players, but if they challenge their authority, you know, they have to because they understand it, and that's what Guardiola does. He takes the hard decisions because the best, they have to be the boss, you know. And to me, that's what I love about him. 2-0, a second half nearly underway in the pissing Manchester rain. I'm about half an hour outside of Manchester and it's not raining here, thankfully. I'm sure it's going to catch up soon, but that's yeah, I don't want that. Fingers crossed we won't see it anytime soon, because it starts to leak in my attic. Haaland will get 50 plus, busy doing shizzle. What's he on now? 41 goals. How many games have City got left in all competitions? So we've got a semi-final, we've got a quarter-final, 2 legs, so we've got minimum 3 games there. And how many league games have we got left? We've got 11 league games left. So we've got minimum 14 games left here. So Haaland is going to get minimum 12, 13 goals from that, I reckon, because that's Haaland for you. I suspect Haaland will be aiming for 55, could get 60. If we get through the semis to the final and we get through Bayern, that's another 3 games there, 17 more games. Do you say max 20? That's not 20 is not right. I don't think that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Haaland could be aiming for 60. He's got another hat-trick in the Premier League coming as well, I reckon. At the moment, Haaland's found his form again. And because City have found their form, Haaland's starting to score goals again, which is good. Because I still got that 40-goal bet. I need it, you know. I need it. Let's have a look at my Sky Bet thing. What's my cash out? I think my cash out's £1,000. I've not cashed out yet. My logic's always been, when there's a goal a game, I'll keep it. Yeah, I've got 936 quid cash out from 20 quid. I'm keeping hold of it. Right, players coming out in the second half. Fingers crossed. See more. You right, Nicola? Yeah, good luck. Thanks. You all done? You all done? Creams? Oh, God. Poor wife. She's just bathed Ruben now. She's got to do all his creams. I feel so sorry for her. Hopefully, mate. Is my dad working the tunnel today? I don't think so, mate. He's normally... Why did you see him? He's normally on up in the third tier, my dad. My dad's a steward at Man City, yeah. If he was at the tunnel, that'd be great. He didn't mention it. I was with my dad this morning. My dad's always in the high-vis vests. But, I mean, he would tell me he was on the tunnel unless it was a last-minute change. Like, come on, City, man. I'm trying to look at all the stewards now to see. Yeah, I was with my dad this morning in a coffee shop with my dad, so fingers crossed. I hope he's at the tunnel because he would have saw the players. Right, we need an early goal to kill this game off. I think I just saw who you're referring to, City Slacker. I don't think it's him, no. My dad will be in a big orange coat. Right, second half's about to be underway. Come on, City. We are kicking off in... Now, go for it. Right, all the Blues. Second half underway. And we need another goal early on. More of the same, City, man. Like, Burnley have been decent. Like, there's no shame in their performance at all. They'll be pretty chuffed, actually. City just clinical, aren't they, these days? We never used to be, but we are now. It's almost like it changed when Haaland came. And Alvarez. Come on, City. Go on, Kev. Oh, Kev's just fouled, man. That's a free kick. Right, anyway, big half. What's the other... Is there any other FA Cup games going on right now? Let me check. FA Cup scores. They're all over the weekend, aren't they? So, currently, the quarterfinals are... No, it's tomorrow. Sheffield United versus Blackburn. So, you've got the McAtees. Yeah, James McAtees playing for Sheffield United against Blackburn. His brother... What's his brother's name? Another McAtee, anyway. Go on, City. Go on, Riyadh. Oh, he's playing... John McAtee, I think, playing against Brighton. And then United Fulham tomorrow as well. All the games are tomorrow. That'd be nice, wouldn't it, Martin? Haaland hat-trick. I think I might be, which is pretty cool, I might be working for BBC Manchester in the stadium for the Liverpool game, which is class. I might be there as one of the sort of like co-host pundits, which would be incredible. I'm not confirmed yet, but I could be doing it, which would be wonderful. Like to be there, sat in the press box with a little mic, that'd be great. Liverpool game's going to be massive, isn't it? Tired today, lads. Knackered. Burnley are a good side, man. They're knocking it about really nicely. You tell Vinny said to him, just keep playing your football, keep working on it, you know. No shame at all about conceding 2 against Haaland. I can't get over those Conte quotes. Like a proper angry Conte. Like he's just absolutely destroyed the whole club. Conte is an angry man, isn't he? Like, and to be honest, I think he's trying to get sacked because the payout will be huge. I mean, they sort of have to sack him. Like, they have to. He's just destroying the whole club, isn't he? It is funny, isn't it, how Spurs, like, remember that tweet how it's like, regardless of what happens in football, Spurs will always be the punchline. And it's pretty much always true. Like, they've had 2 managers that have left them now that have just come out and slagged the club off as they left, calling them a small club. Well, he's not left yet, Conte. Shooting Kev swapped? I can't tell yet currently. I like that Omen Citizens for Life. That's a long time ago. Was that 2009? Last time Guardiola beat Bayern in the quarterfinals, he went on to win with Barca. That would be nice. It's really weird that I wouldn't be surprised if he won it this year. I know it sounds... It feels like one of those seasons where you just end up having a really good cup competition. I don't think we need to be like the best we've ever been to win it, weirdly. Like, this team could be more effective, if not better. Especially given the fact that they're going to play Ake and Stones. So we're going to be physical and tough defensively. So we're going to be really solid defensively, but at the same time have the killer up front that is Erling Haaland. And a Phil Foden finally in form. Bernardo Silva effervescent. Rodri absolutely established now. Oh, good ball. Great ball. Go on, Julian. Alvarez got to that really nicely. And ball. Chelsea 1-0. Joao Felix, great player. Yeah, exactly. Citizens for Life, I agree. Our defence is what makes me feel really confident, actually, for the Champions League, because it's just tough. We've gone for this really tough, like, no-nonsense defence, and it's working. Like, we just look hard to break down when we've got Stones and Ake and everyone on the team. Walker, Stones, Ake as fullback options these days. It's physical, isn't it? I like it. De Bruyne arranged this. Is Kev going to take it? He's absolutely ballooned it. Lucky Kev. Sleeper out for a long time. That's a massive blow, isn't it, for them? Who's their backup centre-back? My Twitter timeline is just entirely Antonio Conte. It's mad. Bayern, I don't know, man. I'm nervous about him, Joel. Off the back of Mahrez there. Is it holding? Is it actually holding as the backup? Fuck me. They're fucked if so. Saliba's been huge for them, by the way. He really has, so... Oh, Phil trying to head it to Haaland there, which is optimistic. Kev's form's back in it. Really is. I still maintain Kevin De Bruyne is an all-time great in football. I'm going to keep saying this always. I tweet it a lot on Twitter, but I'm doing it because he deserves a prop. KDB deserves it. He's a superstar, and he's one of the greatest I've ever seen kick a ball. He's an all-time great. Great ball from Rodri to Walker. Oh! Oh! So unlucky. That was a beautiful first time pass from Kyle Walker. Unbelievable football that. I don't know, Mahrez had got central. A beautiful first time ball. So Rodri to Walker, who's potentially offside, but Mahrez is definitely on. Walker's gutted. He's got to score that. That's a great example of the chances that we miss. When Haaland is now there and scores. Several weeks, Saliba. Fuck me. That's a massive blow. Rob Holding, Gabriel is their potential title-winning backline. That's the thing about Arsenal. Like the other thing I would say is like title races have a habit of making someone a superstar, and it could be Holding's like redemption kind of thing. He's a decent player, Rob Holding, but he's not a Premier League winning starting centre back. But you know, we'll see. Haaland's off on one here. Go on, Erling. Oh, he's done him. Oh! Oh, you wish that had gone in the back of the net, don't you? Play, Kyle. Haaland there just being immense with pace and power and skill. Did really well there, Haaland. You think he's going to score there, to be honest, after doing all the hard work. And he just bullied him, hasn't he? Like, he's got no chance of getting near him. He's got to score, to be honest, after that. Yeah, he's got to score there, really, Erling. Go on, Alvarez. Oh, nice touch from Alvarez, you know, opening the ball up. By the way, they are getting tired now. There is absolutely loads of space in behind. But Alvarez opened the ball to get a chance away really nicely there. But so many players are getting behind. Villa are doing so well, by the way, aren't they? I just saw a mention of Villa online, and they're flying. All I can hear is Nicola downstairs trying to get Ruben ready for bed, singing "Can't Fight the Moonlight." It's hilarious. Like, when I'm trying to do all this stuff, I can just hear my wife singing to my baby. It's very normal. Go on, Kev. Go on, Kev. Oh, Kev with a long ranger there. It was flying. Nice one, Kev. Alvarez should have scored before. Do you know what? That was flying towards the top corner as well, wasn't it, from Kev? I think the keeper might have had it covered because it wasn't. It was quite far out and there wasn't a lot of pace on it, but it was going. Oh, he's took it off KDB's foot. Phil didn't know, did he? Walker's pace then against Teller. It must be so demoralising, by the way, when you've got the run and it's over the top and you think, oh, I'm through and goal here. But then Kyle Walker just stands behind you, then just turns on the afterburners. Fucking roadrunner, meeping about. Yeah, there's so much space behind Burnley. Nice touch from Haaland. Go on, Phil. Oh, he's at the post! How does he fucking do it? How does he do it? How? How is he always there? How? What is your secret, Haaland? You're an absolute freak. How is he always there? A hat-trick again. He's just not normal. I don't understand. I don't understand. I've got to tweet this. I've got to do it. How does... He's always there. Always. He's like telepathic. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. What an absolute freak. What football, by the way. Beautiful stuff. And Phil was every right to shoot there. Haaland with a hat-trick again. Again. Just stupid. But that's Erling Haaland. The most freakish footballer I've ever seen. Haaland and hat-tricks. 8 goals in 2 games. He's got a hat-trick in all competitions. Premier League, Champions League and FA Cup. Of course he has. Did he play in the Carabao Cup this season? I think he did he? Fucking hell, Erling, mate. You're an absolute cheat code. How do you defend against him when he can do it? He can be anywhere. $42 goals. 42 fucking goals, man. Beautiful football, by the way. Yeah, and it was a great ball from Riyadh. He's 22 years old and he scored 42 goals in his first season at Manchester City. And we're not even close to finished. He's just always there. I don't understand him. I don't understand him. 8 goals in 2 games. If he scores another, he's got 3 hat-tricks in 2 games. Go on, Erling. I don't understand him. I don't understand it. He's got 6 hat-tricks in a season. How many did Aguero get? Was he like 10 or something? How many hat-tricks did Aguero get from Man City? No, I think it was like 12 or something. Oh, this is stupid. Nice football from Alvarez there. Oh, lovely from Mahrez. Oh, what a goal! That is absolutely gorgeous football. That is stunningly good football. That's my favourite goal out of all of them. That is beautiful. Absolutely fucking beautiful. A 1-2 from Mahrez to De Bruyne. Best goal of the lot. Sumptuous football. I love it. I love it. Absolutely love it, that man. KDB assist to Alvarez. Look at this football. Lovely from Mahrez to KDB. KDB across to Alvarez. It's just perfect, isn't it? This fucking City. This is great fun. By the way, City they're looking good here, man. A City back. Like, are we actually back? I know it's just Burnley, but you know, these are a fucking good Burnley side, and we've destroyed them. Like, destroyed them. Alvarez gets his goal. Of course he does. Oh, mate, lads, I am having a great time. Haaland's off. Who's come on? Akanji's come on. Interesting. Cole Palmer's come on. Akanji for Diaz. Oh, go on, Cole. Go on, Cole. I've got a Palmer goal would be great. Honestly, that football, this has been great fun. Like City, we've got 11 goals in the last 2 games. Go on, Alvarez. Played, lad. Good pressing. Go on, Cole. Oh, I've got Cole on the left, man. Put him on the right. Take Morris off. See, Palmer's come on the left. Like, what's he meant to do? Alvarez and Haaland play, they score goals. It's as simple as that, isn't it? They just do. A goal and assist today for Alvarez, by the way. KDB strolling about the pitch like he's the big dog. He absolutely owns it, doesn't he? The thing is with Burnley, Stephen, I do, man. You're absolutely right, by the way. They will be getting that, but they'll learn. I think they'll learn eventually that it's not going to be that easy. So they've gone for it today, but I think eventually they'll have to adapt the game. They'll probably have better players as well. Oh, nearly from Foden. Phillips and Gomez coming on. Rico Lewis coming off, and that'll be Rodri. So Rico and Rodri coming off, I reckon. So game over, basically, you know, at this point. All the substitutions have happened. I can't believe he's got 42 goals. I'm trying to think about Haaland's stats here now. I need some live stats of Haaland. Mingy, it was for 40 league goals, so not 40 overall. The odds have been not quite as good. It was overall. Go on, Cole. Lucky Cole. It'd be nice to see as well here now, basically. Like a little bit of, composure from the guys who just come on. So we've currently got Gomez and Phillips as the holding midfielders. Because he always kind of like it always kind of slows down, doesn't it? Oh, Ronaldo, God, who talks about him anymore? He's not a footballer anymore. He's just a travelling troubadour now, isn't he? He'll take every free kick, every penalty, everything he wants over there because he's a sideshow. I don't know if it's 9320 Steve Tudor. Is it Daisy Cutter? Is it you, mate? I presume it is. Top bloke, of course. Go on, Kev. This is prime De Bruyne territory. Go on, Phil. Yes! Goal! Goal, Palmer! Go on, Cole, man. Buzzing for him. 5-0. Cole Palmer with a tap-in. Lovely fucking stuff. Go on, mate. Go on, son. I'm buzzing for him. Cole Palmer's just made it 5. De Bruyne gets him behind. We've battered Burnley again. Here's a tap-in. But you got to take him, haven't you? And he's finished it nicely. It was great again from Kevin De Bruyne with the pass to Foden. To be honest, it was Foden's burst of pace that made it. Like, he really drove forward. Keeper's just kind of had a bit of a mare there, hasn't he? Understandably, but you know. Again, so that's 12 goals in our last 2 games so far. We are destroying a Burnley side. I mean, I feel sorry for Vinny, but this is a schooling. Prem soon come. Nice finish from Cole. First time, but you got to finish it, man. Go on, lad. Good for his confidence, that, you know. I'm buzzing for him. He deserves that. He needs it. This has gone absolutely wonderful. The Poznan's out as well. Good time to be a City fan, by the way, right now. City are cooking. They really are. Lovely ball from KDB to Mahrez. This could be 6-7 again. Do you know what then? The camera was shaking. Did anyone else notice that because of the Poznan? The camera was literally shaking around. Go on, Calvin. Good run. Oh, we went for it. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky. Don't blame him. Alvarez did really nice to create a chance there. He's hit his legs as well, to be fair to him, Connor Roberts. Yeah, Kev's been exceptional. Foden's been brilliant. Are you alright down there? I heard the relief when he said all done. Nicola's just been having a mission trying to get Ruben ready for bed after bath and doing all his creams. He's got eczema, so he has to put all this steroid cream on him to get rid of the eczema. But he tries to scratch it, so you have to hold his hands and just put cream on him. It's just so hard. I feel so sorry for him. He's got. It's like you need to be. You need 2 sets of hands basically. You're right, beautiful. You're right, Rubes. You can hear me. Bless him. City winning 5-0, by the way. Haaland got a hat-trick again. Esau's knackered. I can hear my son tired, sorry. I'm sorry for getting distracted. It's really hard. Anyway, let's go for 7. I'm good, Dr. Tom Moy, mate. I'm very good. Foden's been brilliant today. Absolutely immense. But he's back, you know. And the best thing about Phil Foden when he's on form, it doesn't matter if he plays on the left or the right, he's just huge. Played Phillips, good blocking. Get back. Play Gomez, good defending, mate. Super chat from Oliver. Breaking news. Man City are back. We are indeed, mate. We are indeed. Like, City are on fire. It does feel that way, doesn't it? Right now. What a ball. What a ball from De Bruyne. Oh! That is absolutely incredible. What a fucking ball. And what a fucking finish. That is stupid. That is stupid. That is incredible. Genuinely world class that from both of them. Insanely good. That is just an immense finish, an immense bit. Look at that ball. Look at that pass from KDB. Jesus Christ, that is just world class. That is fucking immense, man. This is an absolute masterclass from KDB and Alvarez and everyone. He's an absolute demon, isn't he? He's a demon, man. As if he's our backup. How is he our backup? City have been immense today. Alvarez, Foden, Haaland. I'm sorry, Vinny, but we've destroyed you, pal. This is... City are fucking good, by the way. We are back. We are genuinely looking real, with a real deal. That is honestly... That was a good... That was De Bruyne to Aguero. I really love the hunger to score goals here, by the way. City are absolutely going at Burnley. Vinny looks devastated. Oh, Vinny, mate. Oh, Vinny. Oliver, love you, pal. City are back indeed, mate. We are back. Nice. Kevin said the awake is 50% off as free printing. That's a decent time to go for it. City right now, man. We are absolutely back. Like we are scoring goals for fun. 13 goals in our last 2 games, and it's still 15 more minutes. Pep knows what he's doing. But he knows what he's doing, Pep, man. Like, we doubted him. Some of us doubted him. I know it's just Burnley, but this is... Oh! Nearly the scruffiest hat-trick goal you'll ever see. Oh, mate, you don't give... Oh, you do not give Alvarez a second like that. That's the thing, Diane, you're right. They're so clinical. This City side just fucking destroys you. I'm going to look at the stats. 10 shots on target with 6 goals. It's ridiculous. Yeah, I want a hat-trick as well for Alvarez. Absolutely. I was chatting to Vizzy last night, the Burnley fan, and I said that it won't be 5-0. I guess I was right. It was fucking 6. Oh, Vizzy. Oh, Vizzy, my friend. Oh, Vizzy. Pep knows more than anyone in football. Like, Pep does know more than the Twitter lot. He knows more than anyone because Pep is a fucking genius. And this is why he got rid of Cancelo, because he needed everyone to be happy. Is everyone? I mean, this has been coming, by the way. City's form has been getting slowly better. Like, it's undeniable that everyone's getting confident, and they're used to the system now. The players are confident. The players are just... They're happy. They're settled. They understand it. It's wonderful. And, like, I honestly think we're going to win. Well, we'll win it. I think we'll win the FA Cup at least, you know? Unlucky Minty, unlucky mate. You missed a cracking game, though. It's been brilliant. Burnley have just been outclassed. They've tried to play football, but they just could not keep the ball anywhere near as well as they needed to. Oh, this is great fun. So Son, Salah, Foden, Tony, Trossard, 5 hat-tricks, Haaland 6 hat-tricks. Hey, Haaland's just not. He's an anomaly. Haaland. Like there's footballers, and then there's Haaland. Like people like him. I don't know how he exists. He's on another level. Genuinely. Haaland's like his movement. Like, I don't understand how his position's that good. I don't think you can work on that. It's like It's just. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. I'd love to hear an explanation of how, because it's such an instinctive thing to do. What is it? He doesn't miss. He just doesn't miss the target. So Haaland's instinct. What makes Haaland Haaland? Immense physicality. Yeah, obviously that. His shots are always on target. They're at 85% of the time on target. And the third one is that he knows exactly where to be. So when you got that insane physicality, the fact that you just don't miss the target and you know where to be at all the times, it's just a stupid combination of skill sets. Like a ridiculous combination of skill sets. And it's so unique. It's a one-off. Oh, I don't get it. I had like I had obviously Burnley fan on the channel last night, and I was so respectful because I think Burnley improved a lot. I didn't think we'd I didn't think they were gonna get spanked today. I really didn't, but like I can't believe the level. It's so funny how people think Haaland is just pace and power, but he's just so much more to his than that. There's a real instinctiveness to his game. I tell you what, supporting Man City right now is it's fun, isn't it? It just is. It's just great fun. Just scoring the shitload of goals, winning loads. Like I would be nervous now if I was Arsenal. If I was Arsenal, I would be, because they've got to play us again. Gap is 5 points, but if City beat them, it's 2. You know, tell us them well. I beat Gomez. So yeah, Saliba's season is over. They just lost to Sporting. City are absolutely on fire. I would be nervous because City are just looking good. Good block from Ortega. Gomez was weak there. Bayern as well. Like, we're warming up so nicely. Squire VWG with a super chat. Thank you so much. Says 6 and stones may break my bones, but Burnley definitely out the cup. Nice, mate. Nice. Absolutely. 6 and stones. It's a shame Stones didn't score actually a hat trick, because that would be a great headline, wouldn't it? They absolutely are, unfortunately, to Burnley. You know, they are very out of the cup. Lovely stuff. Thanks for your super chat, mate. Appreciated. Oh yeah, Vinny will learn a lot from this. You know, I mean, to be honest, he's tried to play Man City in a Man City way. Okay, and we're the best in the world at doing this. So. And City have been brilliant today, by the way. I just gutted we got 2 weeks off now. Yeah, Phillips has settled into this actually, Kev. I agree. He just Phillips. He needs a lot of game time and just patience. A seventh would be nice. Come on, City. We've got 6 minutes to get a seventh. Probably about 10 minutes, really, with extra time. The Alvarez, well, it was Aguero, wasn't it? It really was, mate. It was ridiculous. It's basically just Aguero. I'm not bored of this game, I guarantee you. That's just sleep deprivation. God, it's so much fun, man. So much fun at the moment. We're so fucking lucky. Like, I am starting to feel like at the moment, with the way things are going, with City's form improving, I don't know. We could be in for a very weird season. Like, the worst thing you want is a City side that starts to find their confidence when you're against them, because they're winners. And they've got some young players who want to win as well, which makes it even more interesting. We are used to this system that we're playing now. Guardiola was right again. He's adapted his system to suit the players and the weaknesses. Kev's on one. Kev's on one, he really is. And we're scoring goals for fun because we've got Haaland and Alvarez and KDB absolutely on fire, and Foden. KDB's done really well there. But yeah, at the moment, it's just... who knows, Alec? You know, stranger things have happened in football. Oh, he's cut, I think, his knee there. KDB's knee. Well, that's hurt, Kev, that, isn't it? Get him off. Everton have just equalised. No, that's 12 minutes ago. That's crazy. Haaland home games with a hat-trick, 6. Haaland home games without a hat-trick, 5. He's got more hat-tricks in home games than he hasn't. Haaland is more likely to score a hat-trick when he plays at home than he isn't. That's stupid. Go on, Kev. Kev pushing out. Hello to Orbit. Welcome to the stream. So who's everyone's man of the match been? Like, I mean, we're at the moment we're it's just getting on to us, isn't it? Like, KDB is always out of temper, but that's KDB for you. To me, it's got to be KDB. KDB off. I think it's just a cut on his knee, isn't it? It's just a cut on his knee. He'll be alright. I don't think it's an injury. 2 weeks to rest it. It'll heal. Jack Grealish coming on. How many assists for KDB today, by the way? Oh, absolutely will, Alec. And hopefully he has a statue of holding the Champions League trophy. That's what I want more than anything in football. 2 assists, is it? Who's got all the assists today? So I'm trying to think. First goal was Alvarez. Second goal was Foden. Haaland hat-trick was no assist, was it? Because it was Foden sorted. It won't count. Sort of Foden. Alvarez was De Bruyne. Alvarez's other one was De Bruyne, and the Palmer was no one as well. The keeper spilled it. It was Foden again, though, that made the Palmer one. Nice ball from Akanji. That's a foul. Oh, God, this football. Haaland's always happy because he's always scoring goals. Erling Haaland, man. Like, the thing is as well, imagine how many actual full 90s he's played, given how many times he's subbed off. And you're right, Pep just said to Kev, go back to basics. And everything else will come naturally. I think there's something in that as well. If he concentrates on making the short passes, then the long passes will come better as well, which they have done. He's found his radar again. I still think, by the way, that KDB at his very, very, very best, there's no one in the league as good as him. Even Haaland. Get up the putt. Two minutes of injury time is wild. That's a bad challenge from Barnes, that. He just kicked him. How is that the first fucking yellow card of this game? So we are in the semis, of course, now. Who do you want in the semis, by the way? Like, I wouldn't mind Sheffield United if they go through against Blackburn. It'll be United, let's be honest. No idea, Chelsea. No idea. Pep's just been Pep, and he's just used to it. He's just being edgy Pep. He's probably mid-conversation with someone. We'll see. We'll see what we get anyway for the next round. And Pep sometimes just doesn't celebrate. But that's got to be game over now anyway. There we go. Oh, 7-0. We have 6-0, sorry. We have won. 13 goals. 13 goals. In 2 games. Manchester City have won 6-0. Erling Haaland, hat-trick again. Alvarez, brace. Cole Palmer with the other. It's been fucking incredible. Absolutely immense. Vincent Kompany sadly taken apart, which I feel so bad because I absolutely love the man. But City on this form, just ridiculous, man. Absolutely imperious. Just world-class stuff from City. And the form right now, we are flying back into form. And we've just destroyed a Burnley side that don't really deserve that. You had started pretty well, had some good moments, but this City side right now, they're beasts. They're absolutely beasts. And it must be so hard to play against us because we are looking lively, absolutely lively. Our form has rocketed just at the right time, and I would be nervous if I was our rivals, if I was Arsenal or even Bayern watching that and watching us against Leipzig the other day. Like, City are finding their form just at the right time, and we need it. We really do need it. We're soaring. We are. That's the right word, Orbit. And Orbit will know if you can see about soaring. And Haaland, of course, in this form, scoring a shit ton of goals. I absolutely love it. Guys, thank you so much for this watch along. I am going to head over now to get my match reaction ready. So I'll be live at 7:45. quarter to 8, so I'll see you for the match reaction there. I'm going to go and do it because I need to have my dinner as well, so get the match reaction ready. That was sensational stuff. City are imperious right now. Thank you for watching. You've all been an absolute pleasure, and I'll see you in 5 minutes for the match reaction. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Up the Blues, up Haaland, up Alvarez, up Pep, up De Bruyne, Foden, the rest of them, wonderful. In a bit, and sorry, Vinny.